as home field advantages go in the playoffs, there are few places tougher on a visiting team than this one. Sold out Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Straight ahead, it's Wild Card Weekend, and we've got a great one in store between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. What twists and turns will January have in store for us? The NFL playoffs are officially underway. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw it is Locke. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that will be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 45. Quick throw caught out wide by Renfro. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Carr. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
But whenever you call and run the hitch route, a lot of times that ball's got to be in the air before the receiver even turns around. That's the result of throwing it so many times in practice. Is really a timing route. Make sure that ball's out of your hands, and oftentimes the receiver turns around, and there's the ball. Nice completion there.
A run with Jacobs there on 1st down, but he'll manage only a yard or 2 at best. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
On play action, it's Carr. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. After the turnover, here's Locke. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Completes it to Fant on the right side. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From midfield, here's Locke. Over the middle, complete. That's Sutton. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Good running right there. And this is a man who was a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances. And he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Off the option, here's Williams. He takes it to the 15. A nice display of power. That gives him a nice pickup. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. Block gonna throw. And he's got his tight end Fant. Touchdown Broncos. Noah Fant there to make the grab. And the Broncos will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jansen. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
On 2nd down, it's Jacobs. And this Bronco defense really selling out to stop the run, and it pays off. They get him behind the line twice in a row.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Here's Carr to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I'm back.
All right.
Start your game.
Is there a share screen up?
Hold on.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. They go with Jacobs. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancing for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
And he'll find Moreau here. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Colton Miller, former first-round pick, called for the penalty there.
I was scared because I've already thrown a pick this game.
Yeah, it wouldn't count anyways, I guess.
Guess not.
Carr now to throw.
Yeah.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders.
Right in the middle.
Darren Waller there to make the grab. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. KJ Hamler returning it. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's see what we can do.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Lock. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Always so many storylines when you're playing January football. And, Charles, you talk about this offense, their head coach, it's his first time in charge in the playoffs. And I think you and I were both kind of surprised by his demeanor and specifically his comments and his confidence at the press conference where he really all but guaranteed a victory.
Yeah, I was a little bit taken aback because you don't normally see that. And on one hand, it's like, all right, cool. He feels great about his team. But on the other hand, I don't think it's in his best interest to do that. How many playoff games has he won again, Brandon?
None.
So there's your answer right there. I guess what he was trying to do was fire up his team, but he has to make sure he doesn't fire up the other guys because there have been a lot of coaches made guarantees that are no longer coaching in this league.
41 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Now a play fake, and here's Locke. This is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Williams. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down.
I know they didn't get it, but I kind of like the call. 2nd and inches, go right to the quarterback sneak. Normally that should be executed better, shouldn't it?
I'm going to disagree with you. I don't like the call.
You don't like that?
That's just because they didn't get it, though.
Oh,
Hindsight's 2020.
2020 and never defeated.
Yeah, Williams is going to be stopped short of the yellow line. He did not get there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
And what's he got to do? Is he got to run it in? Do streaks. I mean, slants. He can do anything here. Run it with the quarterback.
They'll go for it. It's Locke.
What you got to do?
Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go.
It's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with a football. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line.
That is huge right there.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way up to the 41-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. And you talk about great blocking up front. I don't think he was even touched, not a finger on him, until he was brought down to the ground.
I think we heard the whoosh as he went by, didn't we? Right through the gap. No one there. You outline. No one touched him at all. A free sprint into the secondary.
That's so tragic.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's his game day factor. That's why. This says away teams have less stamina. That's crazy. If it wasn't for that, that's a touchdown. Yeah, but way too much less stamina. That's crazy.
What's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin on the road to Super Bowl 53 in Atlanta. Meanwhile, Carr's throw taken in by Edwards. And he'll be taken down.
That could have been play of the week right there. 99 yards.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling
Double
pretty good.
juke.
Remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage.
Kenyon Drake can do.
Right out of the gate.
No.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep
Even if we just get 3 out of this possession, that's good.
The pickup of 4, 2nd and 6.
Because I get ball I have.
Carr to throw. Throw left side, taken in by Renfro.
Yeah, 3 out of this possession would be perfect. You stopped him on his at the 1 yard line, and he get points out of it.
I'm going for that go-to play.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Play action. Now it's Carr. They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
Huh? No. That's ridiculous.
What's this nonsense I'm seeing?
It might be time. It might be time for that specialty.
That may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And they'll get him down just shy.
I think this might be perfect. Might just be perfect. Not too close to the end zone. Not too far. It's like the perfect spot. Yep. Let's see.
It hasn't failed me not once this season. Let's try for it one more time.
Looking to throw. Jacobs.
It works. Derek Carr, Philly special. The Las Vegas special.
Las Vegas special.
Man, the chat's probably going crazy.
Oh, dude in the chat or in the Discord was like, if that dude wasn't slow, he would have been out of there. If his stamina wasn't gone, Josh Jacobs. Man, Josh Jacobs, bro, has stamina. Whoa, come on now. Packer said that play really worked. Hasn't failed me not once this season.
And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Exactly, the 49ers are correct. I'm playing the #1 seed, bro. I gotta do anything, bro.
And there's another example,
if you can get a stop here, and I don't know.
I don't know if I'm gonna get the ball back, but
yeah, I don't know if we I don't know if there's enough time for that. For you to get the ball back, and I don't know. But if he throws like a pick or something, might just be. Ooh, that's beautiful right there. Perfect. Nah, I'm pretty sure that's a 60-yarder or something like that, around there. So he definitely has to. Well, he still has time out.
Yeah, we're gonna try and tackle him in bounds.
Yeah.
Don't get beat over top. Don't get beat over top. Ain't no. I was about to. Ooh. Ooh, I was about to be hurt.
After the last completion, but this time the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
I feel like he should just after him doing that, he's probably just play a little conservative. Just try to run into field goal range.
Here's Locke to throw. Open man Hamler, that's complete.
I mean, honestly, I'm pretty sure he can't do that, but...
Do what?
I'm pretty sure you have to wait till the guy's done motioning before you can make it. Yeah. I was going to read that, but...
I'm just trying to bait him into doing one more play.
Nah, he's got to play safe.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. Okay. Safe man.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get
pull out the tricks also.
This will be a 45-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field
See if
goal
Deshaun Jackson can get a return off.
Yeah,
Don't get hit thick for a touchdown. Nope.
Oh. Hail Mary time.
Nah, I guess we're just on the ball.
Well, yeah, on that one run, he had a clear touchdown. Oh. There's potential. Is everybody to get pancaked?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle.
Get out the way.
Gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. So we're at halftime.
All right.
AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman.
No, I didn't mean to throw it. Damn, I meant to defend.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game.
The Falcons dude said it. He said make sure players are set before motion.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And this will not be returnable. It's out.
Man, I just can't wait to face the Jaguars if I win. Great. The #1 seed.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home.
Only a 5-yard game, which is crazy.
And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
I'm honestly just trying to hold on, bro.
On the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously,
I think Derek Carr can make it.
Up front. Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
I think he got it. He bites, he has it. He has it. He has
Ain't
it.
no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
That reaction was crazy. He had it too. And he had a nice blocker.
That's wild.
That is wild.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Big stop for him right there.
It's a good one.
Oh! Oh my God, bro. Oh my goodness.
Nah. I was like, uh-oh. He's letting him get a little too close and not fair catching.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now Locke going to run a little touch pass here to his wideout.
Oh no.
That was nice.
He's got a 1st down past the 30.
He made up for that play right there.
He's playing my type of football right there.
18 yards. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. The last run got 3, now here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Locke. This is the tight end fan.
Ooh, I tried to strip.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Max Crosby. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Locke. This is Hamler on the receiving end. Going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
Oh, they're 11.
Under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Locke now to throw.
Wow.
Oh.
Finally down at the 36-yard line.
He missed the hit. No.
Because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Play action. Now it's Locke. And that's complete. Albert Okuebuna.
That's wild how I have a set by speed.
Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On 2nd down, Williams. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 56 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. A nice run right there. And we talk this time of year about certain teams, certain players who don't have a lot of postseason history to speak of. And here's a man right here in his rookie season in the NFL, and he's being asked to carry the load at running back for this offense.
And he has acquitted himself nicely here in his rookie year. And look, I think we both believe that the burden's a little lighter on backs and receivers than it is our quarterbacks in the playoffs. But that's not to say this is going to be easy. As fast as the NFL game is in the regular season, it's like warp speed when you turn the pressure up in the postseason. So let's see how he handles things early.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. On the option to give to Williams here. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They look to throw. It's Locke. Flush to his right. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
I should have stayed in.
Oh, goal line stand.
And the Raiders will
Oh my goodness, the goal line defense is there. This is on point.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
I'm trying to find the play he ran. Yeah, there we go.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And this a very important drive leading in the 4th quarter of this wild card game. But this one far from over as they start out here 1st down. And a very short pickup there across the 15 to the 16.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
I was thinking of doing the longest play in Madden history, but decided not to.
Yeah. Maybe not on 3rd down.
To throw his car.
I hate Derek Carr.
Nice.
I hate Derek Carr. I hate Derek Carr.
He's sold.
But he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's A.J. Cole now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Nah, he sold like crazy.
I hate Derek Carr. What a passion.
You got a free catcher this time?
That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And
boy, I hate Derek Carr.
1st down and 10.
That just sold.
Mm-hmm.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the 4th.
That's big.
Corey Littleton.
Second and 17.
The blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Lock, and he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each
Let's go.
Ooh,
Let's go.
that's big.
Let's go.
That's big. Oh, gun bunch trail. All reliable.
Oof.
Reed Preda.
So they're forced to punt on this one's away. Now a hit and a loose
Oh.
Should have declined it, or should have fair caught it. Should have fair caught it.
Yep.
Well, that's got to be so disappointing for a defense. You force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football, you also give up a touchdown as well.
I knew I should have fair caught it. I knew it. Deshaun. Oh, man.
It was just, man, that's
It looked
huge,
there.
dude.
It looked there.
It did. If they could have got a block. Man.
You want to make up for it, Deshaun?
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now a penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. Holding call set him up with
All right,
great field
Derek
position.
Carr, you sold me once. Now time to be legendary.
But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Can Carr be clutch?
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10.
It's coming out in zone. I kind of like it.
Back to throw. Carr. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs.
Come on. Let's go, Jacobs. Come on, Josh Jacobs.
He's looking a little.
Fourth quarter partner and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I
And dude's a little shifty out there.
Mm-hmm.
Up that spin move.
Not just for himself,
The jump
but to keep
over.
the rest of the team relaxed too.
Oh, dude, press every button in the game.
Come on, we got this. Come on.
Ball up to the 35 now.
Derek Carr, you kind of sold.
This
Oh.
might. I think it might work. Oh, yeah. I think you might have.
Come on.
Throwing now is Carr.
And
No.
sold the bag.
His stick. Get the his stick on there. Oh.
All right, let's try and hold him to a field goal.
Yeah.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about position
Or not.
and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. And that one.
And Deuce will get a tight end wide open.
He got loose. You could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
That hurts.
McManus's point after is good. And his guys will take
The
a
10-point games,
lead.
3 minutes. No, it's not possible.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Jackson now to return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy
Oh,
of
I
the
was looking.
30-yard line.
I was looking nice. But yeah, it is going to be really hard to come back with this momentum like this. You really have to remember your play because it's going to be distorted.
All right.
And the screen's got to be shaking.
The Raider offense
All right.
started. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and
Run the
battle
man.
back from a 2-score deficit. The Carr's thrown
Hey, Renfro.
by Renfro. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Hike the ball.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
Smart tackle by him.
70 yards on the ground for him so far.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size.
Man, it's a thing like
usually gets better.
you're only down 10. You could kick a field goal before the 2 minute.
You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy.
And then, have another.
You're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down, fourth
it's a question of, you know, what should you do?
Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case.
Sidelines. Yeah, 2-minute warning. It's definitely start the time. Here we go. At least you can see your plays now.
First down.
Good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Got a man. It's Darren Moore. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Working the sideline.
I'm not gonna lie, this game would have been bagged over if Derek Carr could throw.
Yeah. It really would be. Crazy part. Ooh, that worked once. Can it work again? I don't know.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Maybe I should.
Down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
Man.
So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come
If
up
this
with
is
offensively
man.
after having time to talk. And this
Yep.
is caught now for a late
I was going to say, you probably have tight end. I don't want to
This one's not over yet.
Low key.
Okay, game on.
I might go for an onside.
Got a one-score game now.
Think you need to, though?
It's like less field for him to work with.
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all.
Yeah.
And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers
but-
on one side, get that high
I
hop.
don't know. I mean, if you think you got it,
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
because that might make him want to pass now, just so you get a field goal range.
I mean, with a field goal, even if I stop him with a field goal.
This one away.
Yeah. Ooh, maybe a hit stick fumble.
Now to return it.
Oh,
Ooh, smart. Not a lot of time left.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And
I'll
this
keep that
game
one
not
guy there
quite
because he's
over
like this
yet.
RPO.
We'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively,
That's-
so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
That's good.
I'm not gonna call timeout yet.
First down and make them use up all of their timeouts.
Only 2 yards on that.
They have this one in hand.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. The last run good for
You gotta
2.
run.
Here's
You gotta
second
run it
and
down in
8.
the last second.
Off the option, here's Williams. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
I mean,
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just
What's the 4th down rule?
seconds left to go in the game.
it's got to be
that's
4th and
2
3.
yards, right? 4th and 3. So, I mean, if you can tackle for a loss, that means you can't go for it. Well, I think you can if it's 4th quarter. But I don't know.
Lock to throw.
Yep.
Toward the sideline.
He went out of bounds though.
He gets out of bounds.
He went
though.
out of bounds.
Says the side just
So it's
Ooh.
2 timeouts. So now he has to run it. There's no passing.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Man, if you stop him, you don't have you won't have a lot of time.
Hey, bro, if the Chiefs can do it, I can.
Just over a minute to go in the game.
Yeah. We'll probably have like 20-some, like 15, 16 seconds maybe around that time.
Second and 10.
See what happens.
They run it again with Williams. And he's going to have to protect the football
Got
and
the
take his
timeout.
lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
42-second
Now the
run
Raiders
off.
going to burn their
It's like
3rd and final timeout. As they
like
get it with under a
16
minute
seconds
to go
maybe.
now in the football game.
Turn 11.
Raiders
Does he
call on a
pass? That's
nickel
the
set
question.
here for 3rd down.
I say no. Like you can't risk passing and incompletion.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon.
Oh, I have
It's
15 seconds to work with.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Here's Sam
Do you risk
Martin
returning
now
this time?
as he'll punt it away
It looks
for the
good.
2nd time.
Make sure you don't go off sides.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as
You
well.
got to catch that now.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or
12
the
seconds, no
17-yard line.
timeouts.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And
You gotta pull
control
out
of
your
the
best
football
play
switching
here.
hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
You gotta pull out your best play. And 12 seconds, it might have to come down to Hail Mary. I don't know if you get a field goal into 12.
The Raider offense set to get this drive
This might be,
started.
might be man, it might not. I don't think it's gonna be man.
How do you handle this
Yeah.
situation?
You're thinking two plays. One, to get yourself in position.
Nice blocker, nice. 6 seconds, yeah. I don't know if you can get a 20 yards in 6 seconds. Ooh. You might with that play. I don't know though, 6 seconds is not amount of time.
Yeah, I need to pray I get out of bounds.
You got like,
First and 10 now from the
oh man. Backing up a lot.
And he's going to be intercepted
Yeah,
for the
you
third
saw
time
that.
thus far. Picked up by Caden Stearns.
Man.
The Broncos are going to hang
Stretch.
on.
Yeah.
The final play, they get the turnover to
That's tough.
Man, oh man. Hard fought battle. But yeah, Carr really sold that game so many times. Like, I wonder how different it would have been.
How? How, Derek Carr?